We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Doing good, doing good.
That's what's up.
Can't wait. Wednesday's finally here.
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
I tell you what, man, these weeks rolling by.
Oh yeah,
Months
February
rolling by.
1st, right?
Yep. Yep. I mean, it ain't taking long.
Yep. Super
It's
Dave, what's happening?
not taking long. Super Dave dropping the links over there
Yep.
as usual.
Yep. The man.
Really do appreciate you. And anybody that's on the chat, most of you guys already know that Super Dave is part of the live. You got Big Les, you got Slick and LBG that work over here in the chat also, but Super Dave is the man when it comes to dropping these links.
Yep. See, I get a notification that you went live, but today I didn't get one earlier. It's kind of weird.
Oh, really? That's what's up. I think it was a decent. I mean, I caught a few fish.
Yeah.
That wind, man.
Yeah.
I get that bait just about to that fish and poof, it hit me from the side.
Yeah, that wind's been a mess here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in a little hole protect me, and the wind was howling today. And I'm gonna tell you, the current is crazy on that lake right now.
Man.
But I was in a little hole that was sort of protected, but that wind was still dipped down in there and hit those woods, and it bounced around and pushed me around and all kind of stuff.
Man.
I was just glad that it held fish in there, man.
Yeah.
I got on, I was telling everybody on the live that I only had 7 fish, but I get to the cleaning station, I had 12 fish in the live well.
Dang. That's a good problem to have.
Well, it is, but I sort of like just to get enough for dinner,
There you are.
Squiddo's in the house. What's going on, my man? Fahim. What it do, brother?
Fahim, what's up?
Super Dave, shouting out to everybody. Ford.
What's
Super
up,
Dave was on the
Ford?
live today too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I just knew I was gonna see old JR out on the lake today.
You
I'm
see him?
talking dogs. Nah, I ain't see nobody. There was nobody.
Oh, wow.
I passed by 3 ramps and not a one ramp had a boat in it.
Dang.
It was nasty, man. But these folks, they see, like, back in the day, 10, 12 years ago, 15 years ago, maybe, that lake was brown year round.
Yeah.
It never cleared up. But and to me, the fishing back then was better than it is when the water's clear.
Yeah.
But I got out there today and I was talking to Slick on the way to the ramp. I was like, man, I know it's chocolate. I know the wind blowing, and I know we got current. So it's 3 things that I got to do. 1 is get out of the wind. 2 is get out of the current, and 3 is find a depth that gonna hold fish.
Yeah.
And I got over a little brush pile in 6 feet of water, man, and hit a big old fish out of it. And I was like, man, let me drop back down here and catch a nut and make sure this wasn't a fluke, just an old single fish out there by itself. And I put 3 or 4 fish in the boat really quick. And then I said, well, I'm gonna go live. Went live, and it took me 30 minutes to catch the next fish. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Man.
Yeah, I was on there for a minute.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen I seen you come in. There's some people shouting out at you. Yep.
I was driving, so I had to.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Well, it's fun doing a live. You ain't gotta do no editing, no none of that. It's
Right.
just roll.
I never done YouTube Live. Is it like Facebook Live? You just hit
It's
a
the
button?
same. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the same. Charles, what's going on, man?
I wonder if you get more people. Like a lot of people don't do Facebook. That's why, probably.
Yeah. But I was surprised. There was like 86 people on that one time today.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody froze in. So what else they got to do besides sit there and look at TV or YouTube videos?
Right.
Only got to fish Saturday. It's been raining so much here. I stunk it up too. That's what's up. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain. It's been raining just about every day. It didn't rain. I think it drizzled a little bit yesterday morning, but it's been raining every day, man. Wind's been bad, cold.
Yeah.
Got my sinus all jacked up. I was coughing like crazy on the live today.
Right.
Yeah, I got me some little cough lodgings now that sort
We
of keep me down.
we can hear him clacking around in
Oh, you can?
there.
Let me move my mic a little bit.
Yeah.
Sleep at the real. What's going on, my man? Pain. Ford.
He just got out of surgery today.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, it was today. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can't nothing kill that old bird.
No, he ain't going down that easy.
Yeah.
No. JG, what's up, man? Sid is in the house. Crappie Day fish on. It was a good time out there. A lot of people they see that muddy water. I mean, the current is ridiculous. But just getting out of that current, getting out of the wind, and man, the fish gonna eat. Watch your live from earlier. Missed the actual live. Was tying more jigs.
He done got addicted to tying
Oh
jig.
yeah, he so far down that rabbit hole already. It's
Yeah,
unreal.
he
Yep.
done. He's a
Yeah, he
point of
done.
no return.
Yep, yep, he done. Stephanie, how you doing? Fahim says, SK Steve Kim, what's really going on with the weather? Hey, man, I wish I had control
Everything.
of it.
Yep.
I wish I had control of it. JJ, what's going on, my man? Al Booster, good evening. I hope everyone is doing well and catching plenty of fish.
I ain't
We can
catching no
get it.
fish. I'm doing good though.
Yeah, we can get around this weather, man.
Yep.
It's been tough.
Mm-hmm.
North wind.
Domingo, what's going on, my man? Crappie setting. Roy Dale's in the house. What's up, SK Kim, Steve, and everyone?
What's up,
Word the
Roy?
hell. What's up?
Quentin. So got control.
Yep.
Chat over there, man. That dude there. T Will, what's going on, my man?
Hey, too well.
I guess Gil's still at work. I tell you what, he
Yeah.
banged him.
I know he
I
posted
forget
that
what.
picture earlier, but I didn't know what time.
Yeah, I forget what day it was that he went. I think it was the end of last week that he went out there. He was banging on some pretty nice fish out there.
Yeah, Conroe or
Yeah, he been hitting Conroe. Everybody running from the mud. But the
yeah.
fish been biting everywhere though, man. Even with Houston being trashed the way it is, the fish are still feeding pretty good.
Yeah.
And the Conroe, hey, we've been banging on them out there. I only
Yeah.
made one trip in past 3 weeks or so, but
Yeah.
wind was really high. I mean, I had Slick on the boat with me that last trip, and we really had to work for him, man. And the thing is, they're not wanting a bunch of action on the jig, but if the wind blowing 20 miles an hour, how do you get around that?
Right.
And they, Conroe not like Houston where you got a million banks you can go and hide behind.
Right.
Conroe's, it's especially on the north or south wind.
Yeah.
It goes right down the pipe on that lake. Makes it really tough. But we got on some really good slabs that day. Cornell,
What's up,
Socolay
Corn?
Pat, what's going on, my brother?
Hey, Pat.
Michael Jones,
Michael Jones. What's up?
Super Dave.
I think I'm gonna start using my tablet, man. This phone's kind of small.
Oh,
Yeah, I
really?
can't see
Yeah.
nothing.
No,
Oh,
it's
y'all can't
hard.
see y'all don't see the chat until I put it up?
No, yeah, until you put it up.
Yeah. I try to do every comment, man, but
Yeah.
sometimes I'm just so far behind. Especially if we got a guest
Yeah.
on. How deep of water should I sink crappie condos for spring and early summer fishing? Depends on the water clarity for one. What's y'all's thinking?
What it said? How deep water
Yeah,
should I see?
I do
All
10
crappie
foot.
different
condos.
depths.
I do 10 foot, 12 foot.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
different depths. You
Yeah.
put them in all different depths.
That's what I do. I
One,
even do them in 6 foot, but then you
yeah.
got water level changes. That's what you
Exactly.
got to think
Yeah,
about.
you don't want to expose them
when
when
it,
they're
yeah,
so
when
shallow.
I'll be scanning the bank and I'll see brush piles sticking out the water.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
They were in 6 foot of water. Now it's 3 foot low.
yeah, you'll see them.
Yep. I got a bunch of them habitat, them them plastic
Yeah.
structures they sell.
Uh-huh.
I got like 12 of them in my garage. I need to dump.
Wow.
I still haven't dumped them.
Huh.
They look
Kenneth,
like a Christmas tree.
yeah. Kenneth, one thing that I look for is contour change. And what I mean by that is crappie, they're going most of them gonna spawn up there shallow, but they love those drop offs, those ledges. And you can cover a lot of depths if you pick the right ledge. Uh spawn gonna happen. They're not gonna want to be just exposed out in the uh they're gonna be looking for a little shade. And but the thing is, if you build it, they're gonna come.
Yeah,
You build it, they're gonna come.
Yeah, I want to drop some steak beds. That's what I want to start on.
Man, them steak beds work really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
they do.
I wish I would have dropped more back when I was putting stuff out. Well, bluegill.
Making that money.
Yeah, you had to work.
Yeah. I forgot what that. I go in once a week, man. 2 more months, I'm done. I am retired. Start enjoying life.
I
What's
ain't
going
far
on,
behind.
Jeff?
Yeah. JC, what's up?
Yeah, JC, the ones that he one of the guys that won that last crappie masters.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yep.
Torque, what's going on, my man? Wait till Sunday when it's 68 degrees.
Yep. That's what's up. I know we'll get a freeze this week. Next week it'll be in 70s.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're already predicting 70s.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A couple days.
Them fish can be like, what the hell's going on?
Yep. Chat Jock, fishing by the numbers.
What's up?
Wow.
Oh man, December 27th. Yeah, I just haven't withdrawn. I
you
ain't that
need to
mad
change
yet.
that, man.
I think I'm
That's
on
a long
2
time.
weeks. But my
That's a long
shop's getting
time.
done. Got my restroom in. Got my ice maker in. It's making ice. What else I do? Full kitchen's in.
And working on the bathroom.
Yep. I just gotta lay the
So
outside
much
on the
ice
front.
here.
I got a hot water tankless hot water heater going in tomorrow. Electrician, you gotta have that fan in the bathroom. He's gonna put a fan and a light in there. then it's off to setting up the work areas.
Oh, you say you heard 3 trees fall from the hospital room.
Dang.
Wow.
Yeah, they ain't used to that there. Them trees ain't used to iron.
Yeah.
Hey,
Especially
Miss
not
Bertha.
downhill.
Yeah. Groundhog.
Groundhog might not even wake up. He don't even know what's going on.
He gonna come out and say it's cold.
Yeah, he gonna be asleep. They gonna have to shake him.
Man, I hope we don't get any of that Texas ice. It was windy and cold here today. Yeah, it was. I'll tell you what, it was cold here. I just had to get out though, man. I had been
Hey,
cooped
James.
up.
Oh man, ain't nothing like fishing in the cold, man. I love it.
Yeah. I just prefer it not be raining and windy.
Yeah, if it's raining now, but if it's windy, it don't really matter.
Matthew asked, "How's your wife?"
Oh, she's doing well, thank you.
Chuck, thank you for being here, buddy.
Hey, Chuck.
SK gave you the recipe for a tea. You should make and take it, especially when the weather is like this. Okay, Fahim.
Cool.
I still got it. I still got it. I need to do it. Greg, what's going on, my man?
I know that weather up by Fahim's probably pretty worse than we are.
I'm willing to bet.
Where he
Was
at?
that Greg Nichols?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
Greg.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Greg? I ain't heard
He
from
has
you in a
been
minute,
gone
man.
for a minute.
Yeah. I know his boat was down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck. Everybody tells me how they
Chuck.
like that PIP, man, but man, the amount of time that it takes to do that stuff, man, it's ridiculous. To where it's all synced.
Oh yeah.
We got ice and snow here twice this week. Wow. Daniel, what's going on, my man?
Oh, I died for a minute, I guess.
Oh, did you? I'm still coughing.
Right.
Did you freeze up again? Yeah, I think Steve froze.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Am I better now? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you, but you still
Yeah,
froze.
your pictures froze.
Oh. Tell me when I'm back to normal.
No, you're still sitting still.
I might have to get out.
Chuck Adams, what the heck is going on asleep at the wheel? Yeah, he's okay.
Am I still? I'm still froze, or
Yeah, he's still froze.
okay? I'm gonna get out and come back
She's
in.
doing good.
All right.
Pain.
Jared Davis, you're a real warrior. Should be out there today. Hey, man, it was cold. It was fun, though.
We just have to blow out the ice every morning if we go. But it keeps freezing up overnight.
Duntarius, what's going on, my brother? I seen you had a nice little stack of fish the other day, too.
Yeah, we put the hurting on them, man. They were stacked, 500-600 fish in a pod, man. It was crazy, just huge,
Yeah,
dude.
ain't
6,
never,
7 feet.
Yeah, it's better.
ain't, ain't, ain't never seen that many fish.
Man, we seen some schools bigger than that on the main lake, but they wouldn't eat.
Hmm.
So we moved shallow, man. They
Yeah,
was
they
eating.
they don't school up like that here.
That cold water makes them do it. That's the only time they do it like that is in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
We came across some schools you wouldn't even believe, boy. Like, good grief. And once we went shallow, it was one every drop almost. We didn't catch no 14 to 15. We caught a bunch of 11s to 13, 13 and a half.
Okay.
A bunch of good eaters.
Yeah. You know, casting down here, man. It's just not often that those fish are that aggressive to where they'll chase that bait.
Man, my eyes are getting worse, or the screen's getting smaller.
Wow.
Just reading the comments.
Oh, okay, so you can't see that even
Yeah, I
on the
could.
screen.
Yeah, but it's. I don't know. It might be my. I know I need glasses. Right? Maybe I need them worse now.
Wow. Some days I'm like that too.
Yeah.
My eyes seem like they're a little blurry. Yep. Yep, sir. Ken Carter. Hey guys, cold here in Wisconsin, 20 to 15 below. Wow.
Oh man, 10 inches of
Without the
snow.
wind,
Ooh,
the wind 10 inches. Yeah. Ooh
dang.
wee.
Yeah, I used to live in Indiana. Man, it was cold.
Oh, it's JD birthday. I guess it's JD birthday.
No, I thought he had a birthday last month.
Mm.
But
Brothers, it is cold here in Wichita Falls. I only go out to feed the Rottweilers and take out the trash.
yeah,
It's cold. We ain't had no ice here though. That's a good
yeah,
thing. I seen that Austin's had a bunch of pileups.
yeah, man, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, power outages, pile ups.
Yep.
My buddy's wife fell and broke her leg on the ice
Oh
today,
man, that ain't good.
Wow.
above the ankle.
Yeah. Give the thumbs up. I usually give the thumbs up before I come in.
Tony, I am in Houston, Texas. Kim is in Kansas, and Steve is in
Dallas,
DFW.
Florida.
Yeah, DFW.
Midlothian.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tony Wheeler. What's up, Tony?
Yes, sir. We're
That
gonna
is.
we're gonna we're gonna hit them on their head too.
Oh, cool.
Ontario's. Yeah.
That's where this order is going. Is Midlothian.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Some guy named Tory Page. You know what Tory Page is, Midlothian?
Uh-uh.
Oh, Robert said no fishing till mid-March.
Dang.
What?
North Ohio. Got to find a
Some
power plant lake or something.
something must really be wrong.
Froze.
Hey, you better walk out there and punch a hole.
Yeah.
What's up, Glenn?
Hey, Glenn.
Miss Stephanie.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
bad.
cold.
I can't pour no plastics. My colorant's all frozen.
Mm-hmm.
I can pour jig heads, though.
J-Dub.
J-Dub, what's up, man?
SK, was the abundance of fish that were stacked on your live scope today the norm for this time of year? Well, if it's cold, you can find them like that on little indentions. That they'll go to the little deeper area. It's like I was saying today that whole area was like a flat. Average about 3 to 4 foot of water. But that one little area right there got down to about 10 or 12. So that's where all that bait went into, and it just drug all the fish, drug a lot of the fish in there with it. I'm in Kansas, trying to learn to catch crappie.
Okay,
Kid,
cool.
what part of Kansas are you in, Tony? Check this dude out.
What up? What up?
What
What's up?
up?
What's going on?
Good, man. Just getting off.
Yeah, just got off. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
just got off.
You need me to bring my wheelbarrow?
You bring 2 wheelbarrows.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a lot of cash. Where we gonna bury all that?
We ain't gonna bury. We gonna make another hive.
Oh yeah.
A cash hive. That's what's up, Super Day. Ford.
Broadview. Say he's from Cleveland. 20 degrees today.
Man.
Wow, 20
Yeah, it's been that all week here.
for real.
Oh yeah, below zero a few times.
God.
So Major Brown asked, have anybody tried what is that, Kipple maybe? 3-blade?
I
I
had my
haven't.
Ultrex. I tried a few different blades. I think the 3-blade was the best.
Slappy says the snow ain't that bad, but that ice
Yeah.
knocked the power out around here.
Oh
that
yeah,
ain't- yeah,
you
that
get
ain't
stuck
good.
on those lines and trees, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yep.
lose power in the cold. That's worse.
Yeah.
JLD says, I know SK it's not far from the house. I know that's uh-oh. I'm not understanding that one, JLD. Come on back with me again. Near Wichita.
Oh,
Oh,
Wichita.
he's near Wichita. Yeah, that's about 3 hours from me.
Oh, man.
Time to go to Florida till spring.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I've been seeing some posts coming from over there in Florida, man. Them boys banging on them crappies' heads over there.
Oh yeah, big
Mm-hmm.
old black crappie.
Bravo says, do I need to get my John boat on the water to catch crappie? Or y'all hitting them from shore? I hadn't did any shore fishing. Uh,
No, on the lake, man.
Yeah, they had a
yep.
3 pounder that last tournament, a black crappie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, St. John River.
Oh, they had some big fish out of that
Yeah,
tournament. They
yep,
had a bunch of 2 plus,
yep.
250s, and it was
15 something each day won it.
yeah, it was some nice fish.
Yeah.
Tony, you gonna have to leave them old catfish alone. Come to the light side, man. Get on these crappie.
Man.
But
There
you
ain't
see,
nothing wrong with catfishing either, but
Yeah.
but you see who won the new format on ACT, don't you?
yeah.
Oh yeah, Hayden. Yeah, didn't leave off. He's like smoking them. There's another one this weekend, the Elite Series, or whatever, on the Red River.
Mm-hmm.
Fishing addicts, what's happening?
What's going on, fishing man?
They be on some slabs over there.
I don't know. They making me sick. All them big
Yeah,
old crappie they got. Consistent big crop.
yeah.
Everybody shouting at LBG.
Yeah,
Travis.
I'm trying to keep up with them.
Hey, Travis.
Travis. Talking about he gonna learn something. I don't think you need to learn much.
So before my cough get too terribly bad, it seems like when I'm talking, I don't know what it is. But I'm gonna take me another one of these throat lounges, and see if that'll help. Well, I was talking to a couple guys the other day, and the end result, I was like, you know what? I got to talk about this on the show because it's something that they had in their minds. Not necessarily the guys I was talking to, but who we were. Uh oh.
You fail?
No, just the
You
phone.
fail? I thought you failed. Hey,
You
man.
thought that chill gave way?
I'm like, hey, man, there's a lot of flipping going on right there.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm glad there wasn't no water down there.
Oh, JLD say
Oh,
he know that spot that I was in.
now if I
Well,
can get
that's what
back
we get ready to
on,
talk
man.
about. That's what we get ready to talk about is spots. Because the deal is, I could have went to several other spots and probably found more fish than what I was on today. So the conversation went that there's one guy that did a trip with me, right? So his buddy was telling him, so, oh man, we're gonna be able to go out there and kill those fish. You know where his spots are. And I didn't have to say anything because the guy told his buddy, was like, look, man, uh that's not what I learned on this trip. You know, I learned to go out there and search for the fish and find the fish, the active fish. I didn't go out there to learn how to find spots. Because I went out there to learn how to catch fish, how to find fish. And I just had to sit there and listen to this, man. You know what? That would be a great topic to talk about on the live. And you know, anybody that's fished with me, I've been preaching this way before live scope. Live scope wasn't even a thing when I was telling everybody, so look, man, when you get out here, you just got to keep moving, keep moving. And I've also always said, don't pass over the small spots. And with live scope is really, I even do it even more. Yeah, I move a lot faster. Uh, I'm not dedicated to a spot. It's the same way with the jig color. I'm not dedicated to a jig color. Uh, I'm looking for the reaction from that fish. I'm looking for results.
Yeah.
And what I get results from is what I repeat. Uh, and I can tell you this: there are days that I go out there and I can murder the fish in an area. Go back that very next day and can't find the fish nowhere in that area.
Yeah.
And to hear that this guy was like, "Oh man, you're gonna be able to catch all the fish now since you know where his spot's at." And I had to laugh about it. I was like, "Man, let me tell you." But there are so many people that stuck on spots
Right.
that is unreal. What's y'all's thoughts on that?
Yeah, a lot of people that pay guys, that's what they think they're doing anyway. They
Yeah.
think they're paying to get your spot so they can go
Yeah.
back. I mean, they paying for it. That's what a lot of them
Yeah.
think.
The thing about it, I don't think you can get to the spots. Okay, you can get to that area, but
Right.
you get down to it. Do you know how to read your graph to find that spot?
Yeah. It's hard to get back to a spot if you don't mark it. You think, oh, I know
Yeah.
where we're at. No, you don't.
Yeah.
I
I
know
hit
a
my
lot of
spot.
people, they don't even know how to mark a wave point or go back to one. A
No.
lot of people don't.
And the thing about it,
Yeah.
I have my spots marked. I get to them sometime. If you don't hit that spot just right, it's gonna look different.
Yeah.
You know you're there. You might have to turn around, come back, hit
Yeah.
it about turn around 4 or 5 times before you really get the right angle that you want because some of those spots you be fishing on different sides where the fish are biting at. You know, they might not be biting on this end of that spot. They might be biting this with a stick sticking up on this side to the left. That's where you're catching your fish at. But people don't be realizing boat position is you find a spot, but your boat position will be where you're catching the fish at and how
Yeah.
you fish. You might catch them all through that spot, but the main ones be hanging out on the edge of this, what I say with a stick sticking up at. That's where you're catching all your fish at. They don't realize that
Yeah.
because you done been there 4 or 5 times, done figured it out. This is where they like to hang out at. I
Yeah.
got to hit this spot right here to catch most of the fish.
Or a sand bass are at 6 foot down and the
Exactly.
crappie at 10 foot down.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? See that a lot. It's kind of crazy, but
Yeah.
or
It's
drum will hang up above them.
Yeah.
yeah. There's a
I'll tell
lot
you
to
what
it.
though, I see some of the guys that get out there with me and they really pay attention to what's important, how to find that structure. Uh, just about everybody is amazed at how small of structure these fish will act. The better fish will actually hang on.
Right.
Uh, there was this one guy that I fished with, and I fished against him with in several tournaments. And he's a veteran at fishing Lake Houston. He's been fishing Lake Houston years. We pulled up to a stick, and we caught about 8 slab crappie off of it was probably 4 or 5 foot off the bottom, but it was a stick. I'm not talking about branches hanging. It was straight up and down. Excuse me. Excuse me. It was straight up and down. It had 8 good crappie on it. And using your electronics to hunt the fish. Don't hunt for a spot. Hunt the fish. Will have you catching fish a lot more consistent, a lot better fish, more consistent than anything. And I still feel that I don't care where I go in the lake. Just get the right depth. You gonna and find structure. You gonna find fish. So spots mean absolutely nothing to me anymore. I think I've been saying that for a while now. Kim Tony's want to know where you fish at. What you're in Elotha? How you
Olathe,
pronounce that?
Olathe,
Aletha.
Perry, Melbourne, Clinton, Pomona, Hillsdale. That's about it. El
No
Dorado when
slack.
I'm in Wichita.
Y'all gotta excuse me with this coughing, y'all.
El Dorado got some big crappie.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard.
Mm-hmm. You want to see some timber?
Yeah, no slack outdoors. As of right now, I'm still running a 32.
Yeah.
It's getting the job done. Crappie Crane, what's y'all's opinion on what the Jeffries father and son are doing to win the tournaments?
It's Hayden. His dad just nets the fish.
No,
Believe me.
I think it's a team, man.
It's a
I don't.
team, but
Yeah, yeah,
Hayden's catching the majority of the fish. His dad's a net guy.
yeah. Keeping them fish alive, and
Yeah, it's a lot
yeah,
of work.
yeah.
You got it. It's 2 people. Definitely a team.
But I think it's just attention to detail, like he said when he came on. Certain things that people take for granted, and he's concentrating on. He
Oh,
said he
yeah.
wants to catch that fish on the first drop. After that, his percentage goes down.
He's on his motor, man, running them down.
It could be just the angle that jig comes to that fish. Some people always go put that jig from the front of the fish. Some people go from the back of the fish. You know what I mean? You never know.
I find that the back of the fish get a better reaction.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
You hear them in the middle of that song, they're gonna scoop.
Right.
Yeah.
You get them in the middle, they'll scoop quick.
And sometimes you shake that jig and they
gone.
Spook. And sometimes you shake it and they don't. Yeah, every day is different.
I got hung on a
Sometimes
branch.
you get within 10 foot of that fish, he's gone.
Yeah, I got hung on a branch while I was on the live today. You can see that branch that I'm trying to get my right. There was a fish sitting right up under that branch, never moved. I'm sitting there shaking that branch like crazy.
Yep, exactly. Yep. It's just, I don't know. I always try to figure it out, and that's something. There's about 5 things I can't figure out about crappie, and it's just the way it is.
Yeah, Kim put up a post on the Facebook page that I talked to a couple guys about, and they asked what I think about it. So, well, if you take away all of the what ifs, it's a great read.
Yeah.
I don't like tying action or depth or any of that other stuff to a certain scenario, because when you do that, I feel that you set yourself up for failure. But all the techniques that was involved in that write-up was great. But when you
they had them tagged, they had them on a
yeah,
they was following. It was just a read.
What was the article?
They had tagged some fish with some electronic tracking devices, and they just track their movements, where they go this time of year, that time of year.
Okay.
Yeah. Water temp,
and it was in Kentucky. What it ain't every lake, but what they were doing on that particular body of water.
T. Will say everybody thought you failed.
He ain't gonna tell us the truth.
Hey, I sure thought he failed.
Tony's still talking about them cats. So ain't nothing like a smoking drag on an 8-pound cat. Steffi say, "What you been drinking?"
Diet Dr. Pepper.
That's about it. You didn't fire any crappie from the office today?
No, I ain't getting that today. Chasing them bags today.
I got some moves. Y'all fun.
Hey, all I heard is boom, boom, boom. The camera went out and everything. I ain't heard nothing. I'm like, hey, somebody might want to call.
Slap B say he gonna take 2 of what Kim is having.
You gonna be mad?
Call 911.
Just clumsy. That's all I was.
You got one of them health alerts. The one you hang around your neck, the health alert.
Oh, life
alert. I can't get up.
Yeah, life alert, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. If you drink that.
Yeah, he sent me a recipe on a tea.
Okay.
You get it from your nearest smoke shop or what?
Yeah.
Super Dave still dropping the links. But I felt that was worth talking about tonight was don't set yourself up for failure depending on spots. Because they there one day and gone the next, and then again they could be there all week. They could be there all month. You just never know.
Yeah.
But what do you do when those fish move? What have you learned to keep you on fish year round? And that's the goal.
Yeah.
You don't want to go out there and follow somebody around year round. It's virtually impossible.
Yeah.
So once you learn to go out there and
you got to remember patterns,
hunt the fish.
Just utilize your electronics. That's why you got them. Search.
LiveScope gives so much information, man. It is unreal. Well, thank you, Miss Stephanie.
And don't forget to go shallow. People,
Mm-hmm.
fish a lot deeper than they should most of the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I said, we was catching them in 6 foot of water. So was SK.
Yep.
Yep.
It's in the water's 32 degrees here.
In the winter.
Stacked up in 6 feet of
Yep.
water.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yep. Yep.
And active.
And different lakes fish different.
Real active.
It's kind of crazy,
They
but
was
it's true.
they was hitting like it was spring, man. They were just coming up,
Yeah.
bam. They wasn't even hesitating.
They love this time of the year. A lot of people don't realize that.
They don't care if the water's cold. They've been in the water their whole life.
24/7.
They used to. They don't care.
Hutch 8. Now I've had this happen to me years ago, and I've heard it happen to so many other people. You say drop the tree and can't go back and find it. Here's a little bit of advice. Before you drop any structure, put a marker buoy out where you want to put it at. Then you drop your structure. First, making sure that you got enough weight to hold it down. Because I've seen that happen too. You drop something and don't have enough weight on it, and it's floating on down the river somewhere. So make sure you got enough weight on it to hold it in spot. And then once you do that, pass over it 5 or 6 times, making sure that you got a good mark. Practice using your maps to get back to it, and once you get it, you got it.
Yep.
But that marker buoy needs to stay there until you pass by it and make sure you can find
it. He said, "Drop the tree and can't find it."
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Hey,
JG.
have your marker buoy right there with you and throw it right down beside it.
Yep. And mark that waypoint before you leave.
Tree going down, waypoint, the marker going down, make a circle, come back. That's how I do mine.
Do you know any of them spots, Kim?
I know Lake Cheney. That's a big reservoir.
Stuck on spots, without a doubt.
SOS.
That's the SOS.
Yeah.
Running late tonight, fishermen. George, ain't nothing about lake, man. You hear? All lakes are messed up here in northern Louisiana right now.
Oh yeah, it's flooded.
Yep.
SK, the video you posted where you were showing catching on live scope, that was so cool. You can tell I've never used live scope. The fish at one time looked like they were fighting over your jig. Yeah, that's that PIP that I was talking about a while ago. Got to fish the spot on the spot. That's another thing.
Oh, you was showing the live scope?
Yeah, I showed it a little bit today on the live too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like what I was saying a while ago, you on the spot, but you got something attached, like, fishing in a certain area of that spot.
Yeah.
Sometimes that jig got to hit that branch to make that fish react.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like you said, they'll be on the left side of the brush. And I don't know why, but that's what they'll be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we were catching fish like some of them on this side, on the end of it wouldn't bite, but we get to the other side of the pile, they was eating.
That's how it be.
But they was in the same pile, but left side wasn't, the right side was.
Correct.
Just weird.
A lot of people don't realize that they go there and sit.
Yeah.
Think they on a good hole, which you are, but you just
you are
fishing it wrong.
Yeah.
You be fishing it wrong. You fish it wrong, you will not catch. You might catch 1 or 2 stragglers come through there. That's about it. So,
and that's how it was for us. We were catching 1 or 2 out deep every now and then, but there was a ton of fish. But when we moved shallow, it was a total different ballgame.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Bluegill, you been noticing any drones flying over you while you fishing?
You know what, man? I done had people fly drones on me. I don't even pay attention to it, man. I don't even look up. Because that's what they want. They want you to look up and they're there. Well, that's why I have my pistol out there.
As I was going to say, do some clay shooting.
Yeah, it's going to be more some clay shooting.
That's funny.
My privacy. Don't do that. I done had them in Houston a couple times, man. I be over there where they walk at. I can hear it just buzzing. I'm talking about it be low. Like, man, I'm fishing, bro. Really.
Yeah.
Get your little camera shot and keep on moving. I ain't for the look up.
Shane, I'll have to discuss that with Fahim. See if he don't mind me putting it out. But if he don't, I'll post it. I don't have it right now with me, but it seemed like it's pretty potent. I think it'll knock out anything dealing with the sinus infection or anything like that. Slab B say you ain't bothering me, SK. JG Adams, I live close to Marion. Okay.
Oh yeah, Marion. That's in Newton area.
Corey Kenny.
So, Corey.
Hey,
Been a
Corey.
good
Man,
while
Corey
since I've been able to join y'all.
Yeah.
I'm going to LOP in the morning. Oh man.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he did tell me that. He did. Cool. That's what's up. Water probably gonna be high up there though.
Yeah, I don't know about the ice down that way. Hopefully,
Nah,
it's better.
I just got off the phone with my partners. Like we're about an hour and a half from there, about maybe 2.
Okay.
It was like 35, 34 right now.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Slab B said that the fish that he was on Saturday was very spooky. He said he dropped the jig down and they'd run off.
Yeah.
Said he should have backed off and started casting at them.
Yeah.
Was you just dropping it down in there? Sometimes you just have to just lay it in there. Soft touch,
Yeah,
then
if they spooky, you don't want to plop that jig in the water for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
just want to walk it to them. Ease it in there. I find myself doing it sometimes. I get forget and next thing you know, there you go. I'll be like, you gotta be.
Yeah.
He'll sit there and wait on you get situated, lined out. As soon as you drop that sucker in the water, he's like, nah, bro, I'm fine. That's too much pinging and that leg you just dropped in the water. Nah, they take off quick.
Changing address, say he noticed I was stirring up on the bottom today. That's where the fish were.
Yeah. What was your magic color today? A few different ones, or
Black, green, Turk dust, black.
was it real muddy? You said.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was nasty.
Yeah, that Turk black tail. That's killer.
Been doing real well for me.
Yeah, I used purple and chart, pink head, gray body, and chartreuse tail all day.
Good. I gotta figure out if I'm. Well, I know I ain't better go tomorrow though. Nah, might be the weekend maybe.
Yeah.
I've wanted to get into crankbait, pulling crankbaits, but I just never did. I got live scope now, so that's out the window. So it's jigs all the way around.
Yeah.
I tried it one day. Free time. I tried it. Trying to spot a rig with a crankbait. It didn't work. Not
Some
like
people
this.
use like a little ice jig, you know.
I got some of those,
Yeah.
but I did have some. I got to figure out what I did with them. I thought about that.
When are we going to see the four of you blessing the water together?
I know we need to.
We've been talking about it for a while. Kim, well, I guess we're gonna have to go to Kansas to fish with Kim.
No, I'm coming. We're gonna lower the lake level one day.
All right. All right.
We're gonna do it.
Darian says for SK or Steve, if you're fishing a tournament and dropping on a weigh-in fish, you know it's huge. How much time will you spend trying to get that fish to bite? Will you chase it if it swims off?
Oh, I'm not getting it out of my sight.
Oh yeah, you're gonna try to run it down.
Yep, I'm gonna get them.
Cause you only need 7, so you got plenty of time.
I'm gonna get them. Yep. I used to think a good fish every hour. That's when I tournament fish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as you're on that pace, I don't care if I catch 7 fish that day, as long as they're big.
You're not fishing structure in tournaments. You're chasing individuals.
I hear people saying I caught 500 fish today, but you only had 8 pounds. Everyone else had 12 pounds. You know?
Right.
Yep.
And that's what Hayden does. He chases them down one at a time.
Yep. And then first thing I did was I put a clock on my graph, and I watch it, and I know how much time I'm allowed. You know what I mean? And then it's time to go.
I give it, with live scope now. I give it two or three drops, or if he turn away two or three times,
Yeah,
I'm done. And then I'll drop another color down there or something. But
yeah, yeah. If he takes off, I'll chase him, and then
yeah,
when he stops, I'll try it again.
yeah,
If he's
Sometimes that
real,
work.
real big, oh, yeah, then I'm gonna wait on him.
right. Then it turns out to be a gas magoo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Glenn says want to do an LBG on this skunk family, but in Cali I would get hemmed up.
And through my
He
French.
literally looking at me through my French doors.
Is that shooting through the screen?
Oh,
Go
he say he got a skunk. Oh, skunk
Yeah.
family.
shooting through the screen
Yeah,
and
this
go to
this the
sleep.
only live show you hear gunshots.
We will hear gunshots. I don't have a dog no more back there, so I'm not been dog, so they don't even come back there.
oh, that lower unit again.
Hey.
That's been a minute.
Oh, that, yeah, we talked the other day.
We hunt and fish on this show.
Live. Are you guys ever coming to Kentucky Lake? If so, you have a place to stay about 3.5 hours from the water.
Cool, cool. Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Chuck. That's awesome.
One of these days.
Just depends, Tony. There ain't no set depth for a certain time. Yeah, I not even for water
Some
temp or it's just go hunt the fish down, man. I usually always start shallow anyway. But don't go out there thinking because the water temp's cold, they're gonna be deep. Don't think because it's hot, they're gonna be deep. Just go out there and fish the fish, man.
Yeah.
that's it.
Start at a certain depth. They're not there. Just go
Work your
in.
way out.
Yep, gradual. Like when I used to side scan, I'd side scan, then move deeper, then move deeper.
Yeah, Slab B, you're right. I mean, live scoping is a addiction on top of the addiction of crappie fishing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best teacher out there right now.
Yep. Hutch, without boat control, you don't catch no fish. Not with live scope.
Yep.
Gotta have it.
Yep.
Yep.
Just have the basics and do it every time.
That's right.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us, Damien.
And go and fish slow till
Yep.
you get used to it.
Get used to
Especially now.
Yeah. If you think you're going slow, back it up even more.
Mm-hmm.
I have my miles per hour on my graph too, and I'm always watching that.
it. Watch
I
it.
watch
Yeah.
that more than my depth.
Yeah.
How fast I'm approaching that fish.
Yep. Without a doubt.
I like
Yep.
it like a 0.2. That's what I always go on.
Mm-hmm.
Into the wind. I can let go of my pedal and bam, I'm pretty much stopping.
Yeah.
Dave said he actually had a drone buzzing and spying on him last weekend.
I know it, man. It's ridiculous. Don't make no sense, I don't care for it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ken. Thanks, Ken. I'll say I'm gonna start doing that more. But that unit was super hot. I just did that
Yeah.
update on that thing, and it was really hot. I don't know
Yeah.
what they changed, but they changed whereas that unit's reading hotter with that
Yeah,
latest
I
update.
did the last one. I think it was beginning of January, right? Came
Right.
out. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Garmin's gonna surprise us with something new real soon. I don't know what it
Yeah, it's
is.
coming. It's coming.
I
Yeah.
think what's that big show in Florida? iCast. They might be
Yeah.
releasing it there. That's usually in February, I think, or March.
Greg say he got a trip with me Tuesday.
Oh,
Hopefully
cool.
this weather holds up.
Yeah.
I hope the weather holds up. I hope the weather holds up. Yep, I got you, Greg. You on schedule. I had to look. Reels in motion. What's going on, man? JW says, how important is bait fish being located in an area to finding aggressive fish? Today I hate fishing around that much bait because the fish that they don't have to work for no food,
Yeah.
and I
I'm,
felt I was lucky to catch the fish I was catching.
I like
well,
them single fish. That's what I like.
I'm gonna tell you something about that though. I don't think it actually matter. They'll still hit it because before I moved, I was fishing with Shauna's back at home, right? So Black Bayou, right down from Black Lake in Campton. Shad would be everywhere. Still have your shine out there, you still catching fish all day long like that. I'm
Yeah.
talking about shad would be everywhere. All over, you see them on top of the water running through the water, but you still catching fish.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, but I don't think it really matters. I think if you're in the right spot, they're gonna feed still
Yeah.
regardless of
Yeah.
what you.
I like that open water fishing. That's
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. So, but I used to think like that until it actually happened. I was still catching fish, so it didn't bother me when I had a bunch
yeah.
of shit, bait fish around. Because they still feed. They still feed. Not too bad. Yeah, cause he gonna get some more tea, huh?
Ranger boat giveaway.
So,
The
uh-uh.
next person that makes a comment wins.
Hold on. Let me get back on make a comment. Yeah, man. That's what my little thoughts on that though. I
Yeah.
don't think it really actually matters. Some days it might, but not all the time. Not all the time. But so y'all still getting snow up there, Steve?
No, it was freezing rain today.
Season rain?
Yeah. But I still made it to Home Depot. That's like my home away from home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, I spent probably $10,000 this month at Home Depot.
Ooh,
Yeah.
man. But you gotta get that shot ready though.
Yep, yep. It's getting there, man. I got about hopefully by Sunday I'll have all my stuff and I'm gonna relax for a couple weeks.
Gotcha.
I got a big old propane heater in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got your heat and stuff going. You ain't got it going yet, huh?
No, I'm gonna end up installing a 5-ton unit in there.
Gotcha.
And then prices went up, everything.
I can imagine. How's that ice maker?
Hold 'em hook.
That ice maker work pretty good.
Oh yeah, it works good, man. Yeah, it works good. I'm gonna save me a little bit,
You save a lot.
Yeah, because I used to spend $1.50 for like 20 pounds. Now it's $3.75.
Yeah, it's high.
Even Bucky's double their price.
For a 7-pound bag.
Yeah, sometimes you get a 7-pound bag for $3.50. Man, this thing will hold 42 pounds, so
Yeah, by the time
I'll
you get
fill
to
my cooler the night before, and then when I leave.
yeah, yeah.
What you tying up, Kim?
Oh, a couple of gill busters.
Kill
I got
bust.
you, Super Dave. LBG.
Stuff holding whoop.
Is there anything that make the crappie more aggressive at certain times than others? Yeah, you
Yeah.
can find what
Yeah. Bait
they'll
fish.
Yep.
change out some jigs.
Yeah.
I changed a few colors today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. You change the color and bam, Then all of a sudden, nothing. Change another one, bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Super Dave said they could have them spots. He barely caught anything last week.
but they say color don't matter, and that's what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I tell you what, man.
I don't know.
Color
But it's like I always say though, if you pay attention, when a person is posting on social media,
mm.
they gonna post if they doing good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But there are so many times that pop up that these folks are not posting.
Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
when the easy season come around, they oh yeah, no color don't mean nothing. Look at all the fish I just caught.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what about all the other times you went and didn't catch nothing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You know,
post my little 4, 5 fish.
Yeah.
Me too. I ain't sure.
Video coming out on it, but I'm gonna post a little 4, 5 fish.
Yeah.
LBG, you better be careful. They have some big drones now. They may be trying to carry you and your boat off.
Hey, big drone, big gun. Change the
Ronnie
calendar.
Harris.
What's up, Ron?
What's up? What's up, Ronnie?
Man, am I that far behind?
Mm-hmm.
Super Dave, you should have dropped a bead on that drone. Red Rider with the Red Rider.
Get one of them slingshots.
Man, I'm telling you, that burns me up, man. I ain't never happened on Conroe, but it didn't happen in Lake Houston a bunch of times. Man. Just
Man,
they'll
yeah.
leave, come back. They just trying to get your attention to look up, man. Why am I look up at you, man? Go mind your business, man.
Setting up the live scope. Need more detail, keeper.
What are you looking for? What information are you looking for? We need 3 more hours to talk about everything on it.
Yeah.
But what in particular are you looking for? Edward says, "What brand hat did you have on today? I need one." You know what? No, it's in my other room. I'll tell you what. Give me a minute. I'll go and get it real quick.
Kind of hat he had on today.
I don't know.
Kango.
Right. Stacey Adams or
LL
something.
Cool J.
That a
Stacey
Kango on
Adams or something.
today. Yeah, that's a little too cold for one of them. That wind probably turned him up in the back of the neck. Oh, I know. I did see it. I did see it. I know what you're talking about. One of them TV shows. Somebody used to wear one of them hats.
Oh.
One of them New York hats they wear up in New York.
Oh, okay. Oh, them Russian hats? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he had on a trapper hat.
Yeah, it's like a trapper hat. It says made it's
Yeah, I
by
got 3 of them.
toughoutfitters.com.
Yeah, those are pretty good
Oh,
hats.
okay. Yeah, it looks
It
like
gets
the Russian
cold.
hats.
Yeah. I'll
They
tell you
wear
what.
them in Maine. Yeah.
It had my head sweating today.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good hats.
I got a couple of them.
3 of
Yeah.
them.
Then it folds down.
Yeah.
Got all that fur in the inside of it.
We get them at Traders Village over here. About $6,
Yeah.
$7.
That joker had my head sweating today.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. No Slack says, "Hey Kim, I'll be on El Dorado this spring, April, for 3 days.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can join me."
I will. I told you, call me.
Yep. Hit the thumbs up.
JR says, "Hit that thumbs up." Super Dave. JLD, it's the people that fly them drones over at the park. Yeah. I've seen them.
Yeah.
SK, feel free to share the recipe to anyone. Okay, I got to pull it up. I want for everyone what I want for myself. Good health. All right, appreciate it, brother. Keeping it reals. Can you talk about how to properly set up the live scope? One thing that you got to take into consideration is clean power.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is a dedicated battery for your live scope and your screen. And making sure that battery is topped off beginning of every trip. And depending on how far of a distance you have from your live scope to your battery, you may have to go with a pretty I think what is it, Steve? 10 gauge. Just
Yeah, 10 gauge.
recommended. 10 gauge
Yeah.
wire. Yes, it's a lot bigger than that cable that connects to your unit and all that. But you want to make up for that
Voltage drop.
voltage drop. Yeah, from it depending on the distance.
Yeah, bigger is always better anyway. Clean connectors, don't you know what I mean?
Yep.
Clean crimps, don't. Everything has to be like clean. That way, you don't. If you have a problem, you know it ain't from what you just did. You know.
Mm-hmm. You know, I get this question a lot. I mean, it's you say the setup, but it's not just settings.
Right.
You can send me an email, keeping it reals, and we can discuss it in the detail. But it's like I said, it's so much that's involved.
Yeah.
And I got caught in that trap too when I first got my live scope. Was, hey, what's the settings? But that's not what makes it look good.
Right.
That's not what makes it perform right.
Yeah. Learning it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As far as settings, I run my settings a lot lower than what most other people run. And that's with me fishing, out to 20, 25 feet of water. My game, I run it, anywhere from 43 to 60. Uh, what other settings?
Color
Color
gain.
limit, color gain,
Yeah, I
Color
can't
limit.
remember what my color
ghost
gain is.
reject,
Yeah.
I run my ghost reject on auto.
Yeah.
TVG.
Off.
Yeah. Noise rejection.
High.
Yeah.
And I see but you know what? Back in the day when I used to mess with all those guys for having their units set up so hot. But if you look around right now, man, it's a lot of people running their units where it's nice and clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
And it's just all about, man, finding out what works best for you.
Exactly.
Man, pinpoint that fish.
Yeah.
I'm good. That's the main thing. You can
Yeah.
pinpoint that fish. You
Yeah.
can tell the
Yeah.
fish from instruction.
Right.
You can tell the fish from instruction. Everybody unit ain't gonna run the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, you change something, you're gonna lose something.
That's
Yep.
right.
That's
That's
the thing.
Everyone's eyes are different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the
Some
main
people
thing.
like certain colors. Some people don't like different colors.
I like saying the screen size make a little bit different too. You can see a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
The bigger the screen, the bigger
Right.
you're gonna have. So it just varies. It's different
Yeah.
variables. Put it like that. Different variables.
Your main goal is to see that reaction.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
And
it.
see that jig against that fish, and to see it good, not just to think it is. You want to actually be 110% positive that your jig's on that fish and where it's on that fish.
Exactly. That's it. Now
Live scope giveaway.
do what?
Live scope giveaway. Speaking of that, I have an LVS 32 live scope kit. I got one left. $1,000, brand new.
What?
Yeah, I think they go for $11.99. Yeah.
It come with a screen?
No, just the transducer
Right.
and black box.
I got that right now.
I sold all my screens.
I'm finna drive to Dallas right now.
Yeah, I sold all my screens. But I'm gonna get some 93s with the GT56. I'm gonna get a few of them.
Okay. I'm thinking about getting me another screen.
10-inch or a 12-inch.
Might be 16.
Oh no. Dang. Get that 21-inch that guy that makes the monitors.
Nah.
What's it called? TBT or something? Yeah, he makes a 21-inch monitor for live scope.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably going with another 10-inch.
Yeah.
SK
That 106. That 106.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 106 is going back on sale. I think the 25th of the month.
What they were going on sale for? You know,
$9.99.
$9.99.
Yep, and then sell yours, and
Yeah. I might not. I don't know. I might keep it still. Though,
Yeah.
Might use it for my little pond hopping.
Yep.
So, I don't know. I'm thinking about getting a bigger screen. Like I said, I can't do much with that one, so it worked good. Don't get me wrong, I love it to death.
Yeah.
Can't stop using it, but get a little bigger and a little brighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, little brim jigs on Ken.
Yeah, flies.
Yeah,
I just forgot I got to complete this order. I mean,
Uh,
I gotta ship it out in the morning.
you have women's limited tackle T-shirts. Yeah, it's the same one as the men's. Nah, I don't. You want a pink T-shirts or let me know what you like. Next order I do. I have plenty of shirts. I got beanies, limits tackle beanies. I had one over here. They're black with a limits tackle patch on them, and I got hoodies.
Ed say he ran 4 gauge.
Dang,
Hmm.
a lot of people run 4 gauge to like a distribution block, and
Yeah,
then they'll branch like a car. Or back in the day when you did car stereos and big
exactly.
woofers, remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm. I was deep into hooking up amps, and when I had
Yeah.
my body
Yeah.
shop, so I was deep into hooking up amps and music and all that. So,
Yeah.
fish finders are. It's a pleasure to hook them up.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. It's easier.
Sea clear harness. Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth that money though. They're proud of their stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Probably so, Greg. That'll be on Conroe. It'll be Conroe trip only. You don't have the big gills on Lake Houston.
They ain't got no gills on Lake Houston.
Yeah.
No blue gills out there. They might well don't even ask about that.
Yep.
Greensboro.
Yep.
Ah,
Yep.
dang it. Y'all ain't never caught no gills on Houston?
Not none that's worth talking about.
Hmm.
4 and 5 inches.
Yeah.
Man, catfish bait.
Yep.
What the man that with them about them catfish? What's his name?
Huh?
You probably catch some big ops out there with them little bluegill,
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. They all small.
I
Hmm.
fished that lake up and down when I first moved to Houston with cricket, live cricket, up and down,
Hmm.
shallow water. Nah, it ain't. I don't know why they not in there like that. They got to be somewhere. The
Yeah.
places I look, I've been to the south
I
end, north end.
I done
Yeah.
looked. I done looked everywhere. I ain't never seen a big gill on. I've caught one red ear in that lake, and it was still
Huh.
a little bitty joker.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yep.
it's just not there. I don't know if
Kim
they
T
are.
will say he got order me some of those ties.
T Will.
You will.
Slap B says, "Yep,
Yeah.
it's what you like and what works best. I like
Yeah.
mine
Yep.
hot, 73, 74 on the game."
Okay.
What I've seen is if you fish open water, man, you really, I mean, it opens the door big time on how you have your unit set, because it really don't matter, because you're not fishing in structure, and you can have your unit hot as you want it, and those fish will still glow. Slick
Mm-hmm.
says, SK and panel, what is your mindset when approaching any lake? To catch fish, man. Catch fish.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I approach it just like I approach any other lake the same way until you make me say something different, do something different.
Mm,
Yeah.
Probably mean how you break down, how you break it
yeah.
down.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
You just
They start out shallow.
Yeah.
Depending on well, when I first get to the lake, what I'm saying, what it look like, I look at a spot, so I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
And easing up to it, and end up being shallow water. I just back out,
Yeah.
find something around there. If I can't find nothing around there, I go try to
Yeah.
find something.
Cover as much water as you can.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, the big thing too, though, I know a lot of guys have heard me talk before. You can fish or get a head start on where you're gonna fish at on a lake before you even get in
Yep.
your car to start driving there. So you just look over the maps, looking, ledges, river channels. That's the highway, and it's an easy area to start where you can fish shallow and drop off deep.
Mm-hmm.
And watercolor is huge in how these fish act on some of these lakes. So,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
I've only jumped around on a few different lakes, but I feel that if you have confidence, and I think I talked to a couple guys today about this, just being confident that you're going to do something to figure those fish out. You're going to be confident in the system that you got. Uh, and what I found is it's just like, me and Slick, we talked today when I was on my way to the work. I said, man, I got a strong feeling most of these fish going to be sitting down on the bottom. I know they're going to be shallow because it's super muddy. So there's three things I got to do: is get out of that current, get out of the wind, and find me some flat water, and find the depth that they want to be in. I put those pieces to the puzzle together and was on fish within about 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And even though Lake Houston, I fish Lake Houston a lot, but it's a lake that's brand new just about every time you set foot on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's rare that you can go out there and do the same thing for more than a week and have it work. Jared Davis says 8 gauge wire is better, and ground your head unit and ground your black box. I would have a separate fuse box and battery,
Mm-hmm.
without a doubt. I don't have my unit ground. I don't have my black box ground.
I got mine grounded.
What you grounded to your battery?
Yeah.
You had to
See,
power it on. Oh, they have that. You know that black box has that extra ground wire.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
think
I
that's what he.
used it on mine.
Yeah.
That little what they call it, terminal, like that silver one. I
Hmm.
used it on mine. A lot of
Yeah.
people they say don't use it, but if Garmin put it there, it's probably
Well,
for a reason.
Yeah. That's why I really want to be in mine.
Yeah, I
I
grounded mine out.
ain't got nothing hooked to mine. That little silver
Yeah,
chrome is still there
yeah,
from the
yeah.
factory. Well, the thing is, if I could drive a stake in the ground and ground it to it, it might make a difference. But you know, that
Right,
tied it to that battery, that ain't really a ground. I mean, it's putting
Not
right,
ground
right.
to it, but that's not grounding. I
Yeah.
just didn't see a specific thing that I gained from it.
Right.
Yep.
Thomas Fishing, what's up, fellas? 4 inches of rain on Sunday. All my surrounding lakes are flooded as of now.
Man.
Oh
They
yeah.
still gonna eat.
Yep.
That's good.
Somewhere.
Vito, what's going on, my man? Hello, Crappie Addicts. How you doing,
Yeah.
guys? Staying warm. Hey, man, if you're
Yep.
inside, you're warm. If you're outside, you're cold.
Yep.
I've been a little bit of both on the day.
Where you guys located? Most of us in Texas. Kim is in Kansas. Kim,
Yep.
can you run those gill busters on a bobber setup?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know somebody that Big Legs use them with the bobber all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just let it
What you
sink.
call them thing? Strike indicators or whatever.
Yeah, these right here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a fly rod, but you just get the smallest barber you can get that you can cast a good wave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. What's the weight on them things?
Oh, pretty next to
probably
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These are
yeah,
next to nothing because the
yeah.
line delivers the fly, not the weight.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. You ever put that lead wire under your jigs to give it a little more weight?
I do with these. That's what I'm putting on
Yeah.
these because
Okay, yeah, yeah,
they're light. So you got to add
yeah.
a little because you want
Right,
these to
right.
sink at a certain rate. So
Yeah, yeah. Instead of
and that,
floating.
and that helps them get down there.
Yeah, I did some 1/32 and put some lead wire in there. So you have the small profile, but it actually weighs a little more.
Yeah,
I'm about to try that. I ain't
just
never
lead
tried.
wire.
Yeah. Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
never-
Lead wire.
This is .020
Yep, 20
diameter.
thousandths. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Safety wire. It's stainless. Don't rust.
Yeah.
We use it on airplanes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it comes
Yeah,
in stainless. This is lead.
yep, yeah, yeah.
Stephanie says she needs some shirts in pink or purple.
You could probably use solder if you have some at the house, but it's kind of thicker, the solder.
Yeah, you can't get it that thin.
Yeah.
This is fly time lead.
Yeah, yeah.
Bended ballistics, we don't have smallmouth in Lake Houston.
No.
Narconro.
Mm-mm.
We got them.
They running. They ain't stopping.
Yeah, smallmouth's more north.
Yeah.
They are fun too, man.
Too. They really fight pretty good.
Oh man, they ain't playing around. Fight
What
way
size
harder than
jig?
largemouth.
What size hook?
Yeah.
I use I did some number 6 sickles. Was that last time I did them? The number 8 sickle. That's what it was. Number 8
Yeah, eight,
sickles.
eights, and sixes is what I
Yeah,
use.
yeah, yeah. They work pretty good with them copper nose.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good size for a
Yeah,
bluegill.
yeah,
8's will work good.
yeah.
How cold does Lake Houston get? I've seen it. 38 degrees. Not cold. I've never seen it. I mean, I've seen ice on the banks and
Yeah.
old docks, but I've never seen it try to ice over.
Oh, okay.
When will you start booking for bluegill trips? Probably April. Probably April. You'll see me start posting when I start posting up that I'm on them. That's when I give up no catch, no pay guarantee. So I got to make sure that they there and biting
Yeah.
before I start getting out. I mean, I can go out there right now and catch them. I've been seeing they stacked on them brush piles right now.
Just come on buy them crickets from them. I'm gonna have them crickets ready for y'all this year.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hey, Kim, you ever use Palmer chenille?
Yeah, sometime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got some palmer because I'm a fly tie. I got everything, man.
Yeah, yeah.
There ain't no material I ain't got. No fur,
I
no
like
hair.
the neck it does. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, Slap B, you're right. A lot of them do show up, but the thing is if you can see it, 1,000 other people can see it too. And fishing, you can still go and catch fish on high pressure areas, but man, I have so much better luck fishing where others don't go. I mean that's the ticket for me. Uh, there's so many times I'll see somebody fishing an area that I've been fishing at. I just it kills my desire to fish there. There's just so many places that hold fish that is unreal. But I try to fish where other people don't. That's just been my thing for I can't tell you how many years.
Yeah.
JLD says there's bluegill in Lake Houston. They're just not real big. I know they are there. I know where they're at. I mean,
No, no, no.
your boat has to be able to get real shallow.
I ain't gonna get no shot than what I get.
Black Rain's in the house. What's going on, man?
Uh,
Gilby, I had an electrician that worked on electronics said there is no reason for that ground. I agree.
Okay. Yeah, but I wonder why they did it then. Garmin even said you don't have to hook it up, but I'm like, why
Yep.
put it on there?
yeah,
East Texas Thumper.
I guess to ground that case, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it may make a big difference on a bigger boat, but man,
Yeah.
boats like we got, I don't think it. I just don't think it's necessary. I guess he's saying large. Oh crap! It's frustrating. Largemouth bass, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Like smallmouth.
Yeah,
Smallmouth bass.
yeah. Thank you, Super Dave. Super Dave's still dropping the links over there.
we call them brown sugar.
Yeah, SK, have you ever experienced lakes where you caught big fish for years and numbers drop off drastically for whatever reason? Change areas, change tactics.
Yeah.
They don't have a plane that they can jump on to get to a different lake.
Yeah.
You know,
If they
people
were
get
there
so
yesterday, they're there today.
yeah, that's what a lot of people think. But
Yeah.
I'm saying in the area. But if they were there in that lake, they in that lake somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they just will not. They these fish change up like at the snap of a finger, man. You just have to keep moving
Yeah.
until you find where they are and the pattern that they're holding on.
Yeah. And what they want. Yeah.
Yeah, Black Rain say he was long line trolling today and hit a big bluegill.
Oh man.
Mealworms work great for bluegills. I got a 10-inch on Monday. Sharky's Dock. Wow. Out of Lake Houston, that's almost unbelievable.
Exactly.
A 10-inch bluegill. I've just never put a bunch of time into looking for them, but
I did. I actually honestly did when I first moved in. When I had my blue boat, I did. I'm talking about I had crickets, 200 of them. I fished that lake up and down, side on the bank, cypress tree,
Man.
1 foot of water. That's why I named myself the name I got now, because I fished bluegill for a long time. You know, they easy picking. I know where to go find them. I could not find the fish, the bayou, the river, nowhere. I say I stopped fishing for them.
well, the thing is, if they're there and you crappie fishing, you gonna catch them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But if in the summertime, uh, bluegill or not, it's like shooting blackberries out of a tree, man. Not hard to find in the summertime.
Yeah,
They are shallow water fish. They come up in the shallows.
yeah,
They're gonna come in the shallow. If you can't find them in the shallow, they're not really popular in the lake like talking about.
right.
You know.
So Miss Stephanie asked if we could put there's one lake down here that they allow it, and other lake that they frown at it. But you just have to check. You know, I always tell people to check the regs on whatever lake they're fishing to see if it's legal.
Right.
The ground is for lightning strikes. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Slap B. A lot look right over those brush piles or forget about them. You would be surprised. I don't fish them either, but for somebody starting out, good start without a doubt. It'd be a good starting point. I agree. I totally agree. Gilbert says, "How do you mark GPS points? Tips and tricks? I would. I have too many points. Need to clean it somehow. Without a doubt.
Yeah. I know on Lawrence you can save each lake. And that's what I used to do. I haven't done it recently, but if I'm gonna go to Lake Fork, I'll load Lake Fork. If I'm gonna go to
Hmm.
Palestine, I'll load just that lake, and it makes your graph a lot faster too.
Yeah.
I know Lawrence on the touch, you can just outline the lake and save it. You know, just saves what's in your outline. I
Yeah.
think Hummingbird does it too. I think somebody was telling me.
Yep. HP does it.
That way you don't have 5,000 waypoints and you're going to a small lake.
Yep.
Then they sell them waypoint management softwares too. Like what's the Hummingbird you use? Hummingbird PC, whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can manage a lot of your stuff with that. So I ran my first graph was Hummingbird. So then I went to the dark side.
Went to the dark side. SK, do crappie
They're
nibbles?
about both the same. You know
Do
what I mean?
crappie nibbles really work? You want to handle that bluegill?
They work.
And you see bluegill catching the bluegill with the crappie nibble on the hook.
Yep.
It was in the hood. That's all it is.
I seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except on Fairfield.
Yeah, he had a lesson over there.
I think it was just that day. I think
Yeah.
it'll work. I don't know. We're
They,
gonna find out this year.
yeah, they would not hit that sucker for nothing. I was like, what? They wouldn't, Kim. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Steve told me that.
They wasn't having it, huh?
Oh, they was not having it.
There's some good bluegill in there.
It is.
You know, Ken said
Yeah.
that he think that ground is for the NEMA 2000. So that's dealing with your
Oh, okay.
motor. And I've heard people
Yeah, I
say
don't know.
they grounded on their motors too. But I'm
Yeah, I don't know.
my unit
I
works
just ran it
great.
off the same ground.
Yeah.
But I know some people asked Garmin and they said no, you don't have to do it. So I don't know. It's probably in the manual. I need to look through there again.
Hmm.
Fahim said that it's for static electricity.
Oh, okay.
I can understand that. Stephanie said the nibbles do work. I agree.
Yeah, they work at times. I
Yep.
believe it.
Chat Jock says yes, nibbles work.
A lot of people use them.
No,
I
I don't
use.
use them as much as I used to.
Yeah. That last coat changed that too long.
Yep, yep.
I agree, Slap B. He said that he tried to find unfished fish or structure, which ain't easy with all the live scope today. Yeah,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Yep, the white ones for me too.
I like the silver. I don't know why.
Yeah, like you've been
But
to a
that
strip.
stuff gets everywhere.
Look like you've
Yeah, it
been to
gets
a strip
everywhere.
club.
It
And the
worked though.
chartreuse one, you drop that chartreuse on your carpet, oh, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're messy, man. I just can't do it.
Yeah, yeah,
I do this. I do the white ones and the silver ones.
yeah.
I thought to do the silver ones. The reason I do them because if it comes off like that on you, I think it comes off in the water like that too. It's about
Right,
like
right, right.
fish hit another
Yeah,
shine or a
yeah,
shad, and the scales
yeah,
come out. I kind of think this kind of get that kind of
yeah.
reaction a little bit
And I
more.
noticed the white ones, they got them smaller now. You notice
Oh,
that?
yeah. They like
Yeah, they're a
scope.
little smaller.
Yeah, they. Man, I don't say what kind of mold they got. They cut
Yeah.
themselves down.
Oh yeah.
They cut them real. Berkeley ought to be ashamed themselves.
Dry them out a little bit. That way they stay on better.
Mm-hmm.
Got to bake them. They don't go dry out. You
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
bake.
yeah.
Shoot.
Oh, you bake them?
No, basic.
I put them on that sun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Leave them in the sun for a little while.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I usually dump them out like the day before, let them dry out.
I take mine the same day. I just right there what I'm gonna use for the time being and let them
Yeah,
cook dry for a little bit. Yeah.
mealworms. Yeah, people use them in a spawn mealworms for crappie.
I ain't never used mealworms.
Yeah, Ronnie Caps had an article about it.
Mealworm.
They use them in tournaments.
Yeah,
Sure will. They'll try anything. Shoot.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they'll hit them. They'll hit them.
95 watching, 73 thumbs up.
Oh man. Yep.
Oh, yeah, you can't have no secrets no more.
Nah.
Man, I'll go to usually some spots I'd be going to, and I'll go a week later, and I'll find new stuff I wasn't there last week.
That's right.
I'll put my live scope about 50 and just pan around. Oh man, there's like 4 more brush piles right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then I'm like, there was one here, now I can't see it no more. Some people anchor and drag them.
Shoot. Yeah, they take them up for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I even seen this guy drop this them habitat things you buy. They're like $100. I seen a guy trying to take one, go put it somewhere else. Crazy.
Pull it off.
Yeah, it was like a Christmas tree kind of thing.
That's
Yeah, he was trying to hook it with the anchor and try to pull it up.
That's funny.
People gonna have
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. putting that work in, I guess, like SK
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
putting work in, but somebody else work.
yeah. That's what I need to do. Stop building some. A lot of people use the condos too. A bucket just with strips.
Yeah.
I know
I
Navarro Mills has probably 1,000 of them.
I just find me a good top, good cyber string with a top in it. Cut the
Yeah,
top out that sucker, throw it in the boat and sink it right then.
yeah, yeah. So I was singing brushwood brake rotors. After I did my brakes, I use them.
Yep. Gilby, I
My
tried to make
buddy,
it.
yeah,
Go ahead, Steve.
yeah, my buddy worked at the auto repair place. Oh, he gave me all the rotors I wanted.
Oh,
Roll the hole. Got a hole.
Yep.
Dang.
Guys, I had a
all right,
bad
Murdoch.
day
We
Monday.
appreciate you coming through, brother.
All
We
right,
don't
Murdoch.
expect everybody to come in here and
Yeah.
on time and
Yeah.
stay the whole
Right.
time, man. Just come when you can.
Yeah.
It's for y'all's enjoyment, and help
Yeah. I
you
hope you
guys.
feel
So
better, Murdoch.
That's right.
yeah, I was on mute. I was over here coughing
Yeah.
like crazy, Byron.
Yeah.
So I'm good now. You're muted. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I'm not muted now, am I?
No,
Nah.
no.
No.
Hang in there, Murdoch. Things will get better without a doubt. Without
Yeah.
a doubt. Slabby says, if I'm fishing and a man structure he put out and he pulls up on me, I'll leave. No hard feelings. He put the work in. I didn't. But the thing is, I can be fishing a stump that's been in the water 30 years.
Mhm.
And I'll have somebody come up and ask if I put that out there a couple years ago. You catching any fish on it? And
Yeah.
what do you say to a person that does? They starting off lying already.
Yep.
You know, I have that happen a lot. I'm like, I guess you own the whole lake, so can I have your permission to fish it?
Right.
Well, they drive by you and
Yeah,
marking
hey,
your
you
spot
catching
you're on.
anything? Yeah, I put that brush pile out about 2 years ago.
Yeah, whatever. Well, you ain't
It's
put it
just
out
crazy.
today.
I've been fishing this thing for
Yep.
20 years.
This is my if you don't see me fishing and I come up on you on there fishing it, I'm not gonna ask you to move. You didn't see me.
Yep.
If you didn't see me fishing it, and I come back 30 minutes later, the next day you right down it, I'm gonna be a little high. I'm gonna tell you about yourself, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But don't follow me around on the lake and hit every spot I done
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
now you now you being like being messy. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
it like I was gonna say something else, but you're being messy. Stop following people around. Learn some spots. Learn the lake on your own. Instead of trying to about other
Fish.
people. The lake's not mine. It's enough fish in there.
Yeah.
Period. Sometimes I don't
Yeah.
want to be up with everybody crowding
Give
around.
people a distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
But it's gonna happen. That's just the nature of the beast right now, man.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's just people that's what they do. That's what
Yeah.
makes them feel good. They don't even have to catch fish. But as long as they got in their mind, hey, I seen that guy catching fish over here. We gonna fish
Oh
this
yeah.
spot.
Make people go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even have to catch
Yeah.
fish, but they
Mm.
Yeah.
feel good doing it.
They've been
Yeah.
out 8 hours, have two fish. You pull up and catch five right away. Oh, they're
Exactly.
mad. They're like, "What's this guy doing?"
Yeah. You just I would never pull up on a guy catching no fish. Never.
Never.
Yeah.
I ain't never. I'm not gonna pull up on you like that. Not. It's disrespectful for one thing.
Hey, I'll
Yeah.
tell you, I'll pull up on the back of somebody's boat. It just depends on the situation. Sometimes you got to do it. You got to do it sometimes, and they just start waylaying the fish.
That's just like with you. You doing call, hey man, I'm catching fish over there. What I do? All right, man, I might be up there after a while. I
Yeah.
might not.
What
Yeah.
depth? What color? That's all I want to know. What depth? What color?
That's it.
Yep. Black Rain asked, "Do I ever?" I fished saltwater for a lot of years. When I first bought my boat, I thought I was going to be a saltwater guy, but it turned out that wasn't what I wanted. I'm gonna tell you guys something. I've been having a lot of fun with a few freshwater guys. Even I'm gonna tell you, the saltwater got so many guys down there, man, that it's really tough on the coast fishing right now, especially bay fishing. But come to find, I'm the only person that's been waylaying the fish on Lake Houston. There's been a few guys that's came and tested the waters, and This lake is different. I'm gonna tell you now. You ain't gonna come out here and sit on one brush pile and catch a bunch of fish. It ain't gonna happen. And but a lot of these guys, they seem to, that's what they want. But I've had a couple dealings with the a few of them, a couple of them really, and it's just crazy how much hate there is. You know, I guess they
Mm-hmm.
feel that I shouldn't be able to start my business and guide.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. I mean, have
Mhm.
fun with what you're doing. Don't be a hater. And it's just I don't mean to be complaining on the live. Usually we talk about all positive stuff, man. But I've been having a lot of fun with these guys. One of them I had to delete from the from the Facebook group page because he just got too nasty over there.
Mm.
But it's crazy. How often do you service your boat motor?
Once a year, 100 hours. That's what you're supposed to do. 100 hours.
Yeah. Pain, you know
Depends how
what?
old the motor is too. You know.
Yep. And how much you run it.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference too.
All right.
Payne asked if I got them brakes close to being done. They should be installed on my boat, operating already, but I've been lazy. I've been real
Yeah.
lazy.
I'm gonna put them on mine too. I
Yeah.
just been lazy.
So they ask, how is Captain Coleman using those wax worms on a single hook or tipping?
Tipping,
Tipping.
tipping.
Yeah, tipping them.
You too much ain't gonna get just a regular. He'll hit a wax worm by itself, but not really.
Yeah, tipping.
They're trying that bigger profile. They're catching them big giant fish.
Yeah.
So
Benny Ballista say he tell folks to pound sand if they pull up on him while he fishing the spot. JLD says I use mealworms during the spawn for crappie. They work great. I've never used them. But during the spawn, you could throw a cigarette butt out there and catch fish.
Pretty much.
You can't really judge me. They just so aggressive during the spawn that they'll hit anything. You can hook a, I don't know, a leaf on your hook and catch them.
Speaking
Gilby
of
said,
cigarette butts, people caught fish on
yeah.
yeah,
them.
yeah,
And they're not eating; they're just protecting. So
Yeah.
they'll swipe
Yeah.
at
exactly.
Yeah.
anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gilby says my coworker came into my office this afternoon and asked what I was watching. I said SK Crappie Kitchen. Don't get in no trouble over there, Gilby. Stephanie says, sorry about it. I got here first. You can have this spot when I'm done.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
You believe they gonna do it too?
Yeah. As soon as you leave, bam, they're there.
Right
Right.
there.
And they still can't catch no fish.
And that kind of thing. I
Right.
let them have it. Come back, then catch some more.
Yeah.
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 Right.
That's what's fun.
Yeah. They allowed to
They
sit there.
definitely stay on the hook way better than crickets. Talking about the mealworms.
I ain't never fished crickets before. I'm gonna have to try it.
Crickets, you
I
get
ain't,
one shot and it's over.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't never used them neither.
I love them.
Me either.
Yeah.
I know about them though.
Yeah. They say they work.
Oh, they
Yeah.
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
They
Oh
work.
yeah, a lot of people use them.
Next Fairfield trip, we'll
I
bring
see a
some.
lot of people use them. I see a lot of people use them.
I grew
Yeah.
up using them, so they take them out pretty quick. But if you just like aggressive white crappie, you know what I'm saying? If you find a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
good bite, them bigger
Yeah.
bluegill, they gonna smash it. They not gonna sit there. They ain't gonna do all that. They gonna hit that cricket and take it. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get it. So like I
Black
said,
Rain say he into sheephead fishing now, man. I tell you what, that's some of the tastiest eating there is in the bay.
Okay.
I ain't no way.
I'm gonna have to try it. You bake it,
You could, it don't matter. It's like crappie. You cook it anyway. It's gonna be good.
fillet it.
Yep. Got to fillet it.
Sheephead?
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard about it.
That's the
really,
ones they got like real teeth, human teeth, right?
exactly. Yep,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got molars.
Yeah.
yep.
That's a weird looking fish, man. I love
Yeah.
seeing them because they just funny looking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are. I ain't never fooled with them.
JLD says I've made a crappie tree out of PVC and I've had a guy steal it. I saw him do it. Wow.
Yeah, people do it, man. You would think, and no one would do that. Guess what? A crappie fisherman will do anything.
Oh yeah.
Darian asks us, a lot of anglers using straight braid. Do you fellas think bigger fish are line shy at times? That at times changed that question. Do y'all still use leaders on braided? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the
yeah, I
time.
don't. I've been
I
talking
don't.
about trying it, but I don't.
I don't either.
I'm
I
gonna do it just to try it, but I haven't done it yet.
I've seen a lot. Matthew Rogers does. I've seen him.
Yeah,
He puts a leader on him.
Yeah,
I think sometimes it'll make a difference. I could see it.
I've been using leader since saltwater. So
You know.
now you
Supaholic
say
Fishing
what?
says favorite night. What's your favorite night?
Palomar.
Palomar is everybody's favorite knot because it's
Yeah,
probably the best knot.
it's probably the strongest.
It's the
I
strongest.
don't mess with loop knots. If I do a double jig, I'll do a loop up top.
Yeah, Loop, you have to.
Yeah,
I
like
almost
sometimes when we're casting. Yeah.
yeah, I almost exclusively use the mini loop knot.
Mhm.
That's what I almost use exclusively.
Mm-hmm.
Slap B says those watchers burn me up. Lazy, plain and simple. I'll never even get close to somebody. I don't care if he's loading the boat.
That's right. He could be catching them. I ain't gonna be catching. I'm just gonna be like, man, he working on them.
Yeah,
Go about
Yep.
my bed.
he having a
The
good day.
milk crates.
Because you got some people, hey man, I see you catching them. I see you catching them. What you? Oh man,
He said the milk crate. How do you keep the concrete in there?
Yeah, that'd be yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
Or what is he using for weight to sink it?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Byron, those crappie breaks. I'm not gonna call mine crappie breaks because I'm making it myself. I'm gonna call mine boat break.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah,
And you can go reverse. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Pontoon Jody's in the house. Thanks for joining us.
A lot of times I'll be fishing that brush or whatever is 2-3 feet in back of me. I'm like, dang, man, with them brakes, you just put them on, back you up.
Yeah. Yep. You'll have to spin your trolling motor, blow
Yeah,
your prop
yeah,
wash,
yeah,
possibly over the fish and
yeah.
all of that.
that's right.
Slappy says, I'm just not going to let somebody upset me while I'm fishing. I'll avoid it much as I can. I don't want the devil coming out in me. I'm with you, brother.
All right.
I'm with you. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I just laugh about it, man. Just going on,
Yeah.
Once you put it in the lake, it's not yours anymore. That's right.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But don't come up to me while I'm right here fishing on it. Right up to
Yeah.
me.
I
Don't
had a
do it.
guy roll up on me and told me, and I told him that these are custom jigs that I make. I don't use those store bought jigs. There you go.
All right.
JLD, I made a brush pile with nylon rope and PVC. CL Freshwater, see, just made it, and I did smash the like button. Smash the like button, people. Bluegill, where you been hiding it, man?
Right there. You don't
L-
even see it.
Yep, been putting that work in.
Yeah, been working.
Benny Ballista says I was fishing a kayak tournament at a local lake, and a boat pulled up on me in their boat. After I pulled out a 5 pounder, I purposely cast it over their line and time again till they got the hint.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's too close. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stephanie says I've actually had someone cast their rod at me multiple times because they said we were on their spot.
I
That's
don't blame you.
crazy.
Man. Yeah.
Abe says when putting a plastic jig with glitter flakes on the hook, is it more effective with the flakes on top, bottom, or does it matter? I've seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Go
I
ahead,
like it
Steve.
on the bottom. I like it on the bottom. I don't know why, but I don't know if it matters. It's probably a personal, because I'm always having that jig above the fish. So, and that's another thing. Speaking of that, you got these two-tone baits, top and bottom. What's the fish actually seeing? You know what I mean? We talked about that one day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is the fish seeing the top of the bait or not?
No, they're looking at the bottom.
That's what you have to
Yeah,
do with
The
that.
bottom is
yeah,
actually the top when you come to jig
yeah,
fish.
yeah. So
Just
why
your
is it a laminated bait? You know what I mean?
So
just flip it.
Makes
Gonna
you
have
think.
two
Makes you
different
think
poles.
about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You get your two
You
poles,
gotta.
have on
Yeah.
reverse, and drop it down. See if you want to get hit the most.
Is that bait made laminate so you can flip it, or is it made?
Yeah.
I could see the body tail that the fish sees the whole thing, but a
Yeah.
top and bottom, the fish is probably only seeing the bottom.
Yeah.
Usually, but
yeah,
I
it's
don't
kind
know. They got X-ray vision. I don't know.
Only they know. Like I say,
Yeah,
spider
yeah,
rigging will tell
yeah,
you a lot about it too.
yeah,
You know. Then sometimes I believe it depends on
of
what
the
position the
bottom.
pole in. If it's on this side or
right,
you over, if you get more hits.
right, right.
Well, guys,
But I
we
do it.
uh
Yeah,
we almost done. I mean,
yeah.
this thing blew by so quick. It's
Oh yeah.
unreal. Gilby has a question here. Says, "What are your thoughts about trying to use a drift?" Now, I'm gonna tell you, Gilby. I've used drift sock plenty of days, saltwater. Yeah, I used to be really deep in the saltwater. It's a lot of work using a drift sock.
Yeah, I use them when I catfish.
Yeah, yeah. It's not just easy out
I
there.
don't think
And
drift stop could work
no,
because
it ain't no
you'd
way.
have to throw it, and what if
Exactly.
you're 10 foot from the
Yeah,
target? You know what I
yeah.
mean? There's no way. There's
They
more
work
work
well for
involved than
dragging
that.
for catfish.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I know people
Mm.
drag drift socks to be slower,
Yeah, it
but
slows you
not
down.
to just stop on a moment.
Yeah.
No.
People
Slap.
drag chains. Back in the
Yep.
day.
Yep. Some still do.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Slap B. I tell you what. That's why I don't have any decals on my boat right now. All it does is make it stand out.
Yep. I know. Believe me. Ask me. I know.
Yep.
But it's pretty cool. Like we went down to the Brazos River,
Yeah.
and one guy he launched before us, and he was like, "Oh, hey, you're Steve," And actually, we became friends. You know what I mean? And it
Yeah.
was pretty good, man. Yep.
You ain't gotta have no rep to stand out. I got a green boat and I can't hide from nobody.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't hide from
There's a
nobody.
lot of good anglers out there. There's some bad ones, but there's a lot of good guys,
Oh
man. You
yeah, it
meet and
is.
you
It
become
is.
friends. Yep.
It
You
is.
share a passion together. That's the number
Right.
one.
That's
Yep.
number one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Black Rain asks, "What's the best jig color year round?"
The one that's
I
working.
Whatever
yeah,
you
yep.
like.
I'll tell you this. I don't feel that there is one. I
I
don't
have
feel
a
that there's.
kind of favorite that I keep on my rod, and if it don't work, guess what? I'm changing it.
Yeah.
Well, I got a couple of them that I use pretty faithfully, but you know what I'm saying? It's not year round though.
School bus.
No, that's that Heather.
Yeah, Heather.
Heather.
Yep.
I used
Yeah.
school bus the other day, but
Yeah.
Heather's probably like one of my top baits.
You like craft fur instead of feathers, right?
Yeah.
What about calf tail, kip
Nah,
tail? No.
straight
What do you
craft.
like the best, Kim? Feather,
Marabou and
marabou?
rubber.
Yeah, rubber and marabou.
Yeah.
Hackle for
Yeah.
me.
I ain't tried that craft fur. I'm gonna tie some jigs with it.
I
I
got
have a
one.
bunch of colors. I'm gonna try it.
I
What's
do
your
Got a,
too.
favorite tail color?
has
Chartreuse.
a lot of action in it.
Oh yeah, chartreuse, orange,
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
white.
depends on me.
It just
I mean,
depends on
Yeah.
what color my jig is. I try to
Yeah.
keep them
yeah.
kind of matched up.
Yeah.
No
All that
salt BP's in the house. Thank you for
All
joining
right.
us.
going on.
Yeah,
I need to
Super
check out
Dave.
our YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm with you on that
Yeah.
too, Super Dave. That hackle, it's
Hackle. Yeah.
yeah,
I
it's a
use it
great.
all.
Yeah, they'll fit. Crappie by any
Yeah.
jig. I don't care if it's ugly,
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
don't matter. They'll eat
Right.
it.
The ugly one usually works better.
Yeah, I've seen people tie some horrible looking
Yeah, it
jigs
all
when they
works.
catch a lot of fish.
It
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I didn't have anything laid out for a giveaway. I'm actually behind on mailing out. I got a couple that I still have to mail out, put together to mail out. So,
Oh,
uh,
I think I
and
got
Kim, I didn't think about it until we had closed the live out. You tied some jigs last week. I think you're gonna do a giveaway on it, and I
I
think
was.
I'm sorry,
He
man.
said
You
they're
got
gone now.
Yeah, they
you
gone
got
now.
you got to speak up, man. You still you got to let me know, man. I can't think about everything
I
now.
know. I just chilled. Hey.
Yeah, but hey, we did a great day. What
That
you won
rod
at
was
Denali
enough.
last week,
Yeah, that
huh?
was enough.
Yep. Yep. Did
Yeah,
he
yeah,
pick
we
it
did
up?
that wrong. No, no, he got his boat in the shop right now, and then it's
Oh,
been
okay.
raining, so I hadn't been on
Yeah.
the lake that much.
Ranger boat giveaway.
I
That
wish.
Powerball's tonight.
it is.
Oh, it's already
Oh,
the drawing's already happened.
I'll give some away next time. I'm just so busy with ordering. Man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, we'll
yeah.
do it next week.
I'm
We'll do it next
swamped,
week.
man. I'll
I
be
got a bunch
working.
of
Say,
Black
Steve,
You
Rain,
know what?
I'm gonna
that's an
yeah, instead of
awesome
you setting
technique.
it up,
when,
I got a bunch of steelheads here. I'm gonna give away some steelhead jig heads next week.
when you gonna
Okay.
start back pouring jigs?
Um hopefully Saturday. I'm waiting for this weather. I think it gets out of freezing Thursday afternoon. So probably Friday and Saturday I want to go fishing, but you know how that is.
Yeah, I
If
know.
you I'm gonna go toward you, I might head out to what's that city around Huntsville. So
Okay.
if you're off, let me know. We can meet. I
Where
don't
my
know if
little
you got
girl?
any trips.
Where my little girl birthday? She got a birthday boy. She turns 21 Saturday. So
Oh, cool, man. Congrats. Tell her happy birthday.
thank
Yeah.
21.
Yep.
you. Yeah.
Well,
So,
Getting
guys.
old, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I look at my grandkids walking around. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, where did this
My
time
oldest
go?
is 35, 36.
My oldest is
36, yeah.
37. I got a grandkid that's
Yeah.
19.
No, born in 86.
Wow.
I got to
Yeah.
count the years.
yeah. My oldest grandkid is 13.
No grandkids yet, so.
I got 8. You want a couple?
Bang.
I'll give it to you.
That's right.
Super Dave. Appreciate all the stuff you're
Without a
doing,
doubt.
man.
Yeah, without a doubt.
We'll have to
man.
get
Dude,
Super Dave and fish together one day.
We got to.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Tony Cole.
Tony Cole.
But guys, Super Dave has been dropping the links to Steve, to Kim, to LBG, to me. And if any of you guys want to get out, I got a guy coming from Arkansas. I talked to him today, Arkansas. And he said he got to talk to his son, but he said he's for sure coming.
Yeah.
And he said this. Now I'm gonna tell you something. He said he watched a couple of my videos, and if there are any guides on this show, you need to listen to this. I'm not bragging. I can show you the text this guy said. He said he watched 2 of my videos and learned more on those 2 videos than he have on guided trips from watching a YouTube video. What are you doing out there cracking jokes with your clients? Teach them people how to fish.
Yeah, Rapala scale. I seen
Yeah.
somebody asking what scale. Yeah, the Rapala
Yeah.
tournament scale.
Yeah.
Academy Sports is probably the best place to buy Bass Pro.
Yeah.
They're proud of it. It's probably $40 or
Shields.
so.
If you got a shields anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they're pretty
my-
good.
That's my email and phone number. It's listed as a message line, but it's just a cell phone number. If any of you guys want to get out on the lake, if this weather ever get right, we'll catch some fish.
Yep. Hit the thumbs up when
Hit
you
the
guys
thumbs
get out
up
of
and
here.
subscribe, please.
Yep.
So if
anyone goes
anybody
soon.
got some milk crates, I'm on the search. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we're like 500 of them.
Oh
Wow.
man.
Little bit the dairy
Super
farm.
Dave's the man.
I work
Yep.
at a school. I got milk crates running
Oh,
out my head.
Oh man.
I can get you 10 every day if you want them.
I ain't seen no milk crates in a long time.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Super Dave.
30 seconds.
Yep. Well, guys, let's get out of here. I know Super Dave.
Yeah.
I don't know if he may be still frozen. Yeah, he still
I'm
be frozen.
frozen.
Yep. But we're gonna get out of here, y'all. Bluegill, you fishing tomorrow?
Nah, I'm gonna go. I'm fifth out already, so by the time I
Oh
get
man.
there, I'm probably to go. I'm about to go to work.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's been a good one. I think we dropped some good information.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Let's get out of here. If I can ever get my
Yeah.
mouse back over here. Appreciate y'all for being on.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody in the chat. Simple Dave, thank you. Slick, Big Les, LBG, Kim, Steve. Appreciate it,
Yeah.
y'all.
Appreciate it,
Yeah.
man.
We'll
Y'all
be
be
back
careful,
next
man.
week.
Yep.
Same time, same flavor.
That's a bit.
Take care.
Right.